Talking about security alerts. Someone signed in. Yeah, it was me, bitch. You didn't want me when they hacked my fucking shit last time. You know, I had a lot of followers too. And they hacked my shit. But it's cool. Cause I'm back now. Alright, I'm back now. Fuck it. But yeah, we finna talk about some shit that y'all ain't heard of. Let me get my shit together real quick. Alright, so I was thinking about how people get a life to God. And I'm glad that I get to use a computer now instead of being on my phone, so I don't have to hold this shit. I can give y'all an example. We can use something simple though. Watch this. All right. So people believe that God is giving us life, right? That is actually a fact. But now I need y'all to pay attention to something. All right. So let's say you don't have a life, just like you don't have this penny that I got right here. Okay. So when I give you this penny, that's like God giving you life. Y'all with me now? All right. So if you think you're supposed to give your life back, that would be like thinking you're supposed to give this penny back. So if you didn't have the penny before and I give it to you and you think you're giving me the penny back, then you would actually be giving it to me. But what people are doing is they going to church thinking they giving their life to God. But it's like giving me the penny and just holding on to it till you die. You're not really giving it back to me. You see, people don't understand that they lied. God gives us life and free will. Which one do you think makes more sense to give back? Right? Because if we always got a choice, that means we can be good or bad. We can be good or bad. And it's never a mistake. It's always a choice. So that means giving free will back to God means you don't have a choice no more, which means you're going to be good all the time. You have to be. And that is who they say God really is, good all the time. See what I'm saying? You got to think about it. Think about it now. A lot of people don't understand that. But it's like God is life. That means that life is God. So me, for one example, and then look, see the dog. The dog, for example, look, he like, what the fuck is going on? Then there's another dog over there. I see like a little gnat flying around here earlier. Maybe that was, I don't know, whatever. But it's, the point is, it's a lot of different species out here. And that's what God really is. And that's what you're supposed to value and worship. But instead, people worship words. Like imagine if I sat here right now and wrote down words and you thought that meant more than the life around you. So you would cherish that shit to the point where if I told you it was a lie, you would be pissed off. You would be afraid and angry and upset. But it's just words, thoughts, and images. That don't. I mean, that means more to people than reality. Like reality, how they treat people, how they treat the animals, and that's the problem with the world. Because it's like, no matter how much y'all believe in God or whatever, all we have is that plus this. See what I'm saying? And only one is really causing real problems. You can believe in God all day. You can believe in God all day. My bad. You can believe in God all day, every day. But as long as the world is like this, what does this say? Because it convinces you to just let it be, let God handle it. It's not up to us. We're not supposed to make a difference. I remember somebody told me that. But then they say be the change you want to see. That's a lie. Lead by example. Treat people how you want to be treated. We just not doing it. Just think about it. We just not doing it. And I think that as long as people are afraid, we're gonna never get to the truth. But they scared. Yeah, we could we could change the topic because people they hear this shit, they lose their damn mind. Exit. Go back to YouTube. We see what's happening in the world. We can talk about it. Listen, I'm live right now. They showing me on the news, motherfucker. What's happening in the world? I'm surprised it's not showing. Oh yeah, that's because I'm not on my regular page. Yeah, man, all the rappers and all the indictments. Ain't that crazy? These dudes telling on themselves, and it don't make no sense. So what the fuck? Ain't even that they tell on themselves. It's a bigger problem that they just doing shit that they don't need to do. Are they really as rich as we think? That's why they keep risking their life and freedom and shit. That's what's crazy. Like, I don't understand that. Yeah, it's a lot of shit out here trending. It's paying to get people taken off. Why would you do that? Like, they used to say, like, this because of the video games. What up? What up? They used to say people act like this because of the video games. But then it's like, maybe this is just people just growing up like this. This is what's normal now. They committing crimes and then they telling on themselves, bragging about it. Like, yeah, I'm a killer. Like, yeah. And people should be scared of you because you not scared of nothing. And that's not actually being tough. That's just being stupid. When you think about it, like when I be on TikTok, when I basically be responding to people who just tell on themselves. Have y'all ever noticed that life before we had the cameras and stuff, we didn't know how people used to feel. A lot of times you just have to find out the hard way, but now it's like before you even meet people, you get to see how they carry themselves and how they act and think because they want you to know. It's amazing, and they so confident. It's like they believe people gonna care, people gonna still be obsessed over them, and somehow they are still. Everybody complain about the same shit. Oh, the men are this, the women are this, and I guarantee you, it's the same people that still having their way. Nobody want to talk about why it's that easy. You know what I'm saying? Why is it easy for these people to have their way? It's because what's valuable to them. They want a baddie. The dudes want a baddie. And the girls want a rich dude. But it ain't ever just that simple. Right? They want the person. They want the girl that got a fat booty too. The girl who don't, she ain't gotta have nothing because he could probably use her for something else. She probably got some good head, whatever. See what I'm saying? But then the girls got a lot of things that they like dudes medium ugly. Nah, I mean, they know they don't like the dude, but he get a chance. That's because the stuff that I'm naming, that people want from each other, not only do everybody got it, but it's shit that can fade. So the relationship fade with it, but also it's like you basically don't think you good enough, so you're gonna use this stuff to give people a chance. And so if you never had it, somebody get their first bad bitch, they might put up with shit that they wouldn't normally. I seen this dude post on TikTok. He said, "All the baby mamas, if you a baby mama, you can't afford to have standards or some stupid shit." But I'm just like, if you feel like that, why would you even be with them anyways? You don't. But that's what people do. Like what you were saying, why the manipulators or whatever keep getting their way because people will say shit like that, knowing that they gonna get with somebody who they think they better than, and those people might feel like that too. So they can get away with whatever. But that's why I said they confident now and they telling on themselves. That's why it's funny. These motherfuckers be confident, like, yeah, if you don't hide this and you don't do that and you don't look like that, then you can have a chance. Okay, shit that can fade. A lot of the times they name stuff that you might have and you will still be turned off from their ass. That shit stupid as hell. It's like, nah, I'm like, you want me because of something that somebody else got. somebody else can do, something you can do yourself, and I'm supposed to believe I'm special because I'm doing. That's a come on, man. Imagine being that simple minded for real. But that's what they looking for. Everybody looking for their personal dummy. If you really think about it, everybody say like they can't find a relationship where somebody treat them good. The only ones that last are the toxic ones. That's because the moment people think that they found somebody who will always be the way they are, they start testing that shit. They'll cheat on you. They'll start treating you like shit because they think you're gonna always be there. And a lot of the time, more times than not, people are still. People usually stay no matter what. And then that's when they start getting more comfortable, more confident. And that shit happened to me a lot. Like, but it wasn't ever me staying because of like, oh, I just care. I'm gonna put up with anything. It's like you don't know because they'll try to gaslight you. They'll try to act like you tripping, you insecure. As soon as you start to find out the truth, oh, you doing too much, you tripping, blah blah blah. But besides that, like knowing the truth, it's over. I ain't got nothing else to worry about. But a lot of people, I'm telling you, if you listen to the complaints, the same stuff we talk about on TikTok, if you listen, they putting up with shit over and over in every relationship. So now they fed up and they like, well, it's because the men, it's because the women. But then all that is just making excuses for people. They like, I'm surprised. Like that's why I'm like, man, this shit getting difficult because I don't think like are people really this slow or they just playing games at this point? Because it's like if somebody do you wrong and they make excuses, like if somebody do you wrong and they make excuses, why would you take them serious? Because it's like you punch somebody, then you talk about why you did it. Most likely it's gonna be some bullshit that come out of your mouth. Why do you want to talk now? So, you know what I'm saying? You do some fucked up shit or say some fucked up shit. Why do you try to take it back? Because everything you saying after is not the truth. But people will try to switch up and try to say themselves real quick. Hell no, I don't believe it. I feel like people think that shit is sweet. And if that's not the case, you know what happened? Like, because all the girls in my past, they be like, yeah, my ex was the problem. And they actually telling the truth. But the thing is, when you're describing all of your relationships and they long term, but they was toxic, you don't even know that you comfortable with that shit. You comfortable with that energy. So until you get uncomfortable with it, how you gonna get comfortable with what's good for you? A lot of people think they can just skip that step, going from just being used to nothing but toxic and negativity to just positivity, and then they wonder why neither one don't work out. I just can't find a person for some reason. You uncomfortable with it. You hear them say it all the time. Oh, the good men are boring. The earth says hello. Like, why is it so hard for people who complain all the time about wanting something to accept it? Nobody want to talk about that part, but hold on, we're gonna get to it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, you just took over, huh? The dog took over the stream, boy. Yeah, I'm like, okay, look, though, for real. If what people want is out here, maybe the problem is not being able to get it, is being able to accept it. Look, basically, if you can't accept this shit, hold on, you have to move out the way, dog. Sorry. If you can't accept what you claim to want, then that's a problem. Because you know everybody that goes straight to, well, it's because all the women are the same, all the men are the same. And as much as they think I hate them, because what I'll be saying is like, I can never give y'all an excuse like that because I done been with women all my life that make excuses when they doing the dirt they doing. So why would I help you do it by saying, oh, it's because they women, they all the same? That means I'm the problem for looking for something different, right? You can tell yourself bullshit, but it don't make nothing better. So I never give a grown woman that excuse. Oh, it's because she a black woman. Or it's because she don't like men. Or it's because they don't know how to treat us. It's because they aggressive. And you can call it whatever you want. They just don't fuck with you. That's why they say actions speak louder than words. Because people will do what they really feel. And then they will, make excuses after. And it don't matter. Like I said, it's like somebody punching you and then wanting to talk about it after. No, it's time to fight now. You see what I'm saying? And I was talking about this before, but I was thinking about when people say, "You think you all that in a bag of chips?" Like I said, I don't think they was. I don't think it was supposed to be that. But you know how they got old sayings and people just start coming up with their own shit. You think you all that in a bag of chips? What? That don't even make sense, do it? So you know what I was thinking about it? I was thinking like, you think you all that, but you less than a bag of chips. And what that means is somebody will value the bag of chips more than they value you. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause they had to work for that dollar. Everybody out here easy. You see what I'm saying? But think about this because it's deeper than that. It's like if you drop those chips, it's on accident. But if you drop those chips and you know that there's dirt on the floor, you're not gonna eat it. But people will look at you like you dirt on the floor and they'll still fuck with you. Why is that? See what I'm saying? Do you really believe they value you like that bag of chips that they dropped on accident? They was upset because they did that on accident, but they fuck with you on purpose. Think about it. Before they even got you, the same way before they got that bag of chips, they knew what they value for real, what they wanted. You ain't going like you wanted flaming hots. You ain't going there getting Funyuns knowing you hate Funyuns, but all of a sudden you can hate Funyuns. Like, did you drop it on the floor? See what I'm saying? Like, what happened? Did somebody just switch up on you, or did you do something to make them want to switch up on you? Because I can tell you, in my experience, I didn't do shit, but they'll try to make excuses. Oh, it's because you did this, or it's because you did that. But no, you already did the thing first. You can't actually speak louder than words. You can't do some shit then try to tell me, oh, it was because of no, it was because of nothing that you was willing to talk about. So you're a liar. But that's what people do, man. They don't. They think that everybody just slow, and I'm just like, damn, you think you all that, but you less than a bag of chips. They value them bag of chips more. Nobody dropping that on purpose. They'll drop you on purpose though. Because it's like, think about it too though. You drop the chips, you like, damn, what the fuck, man? That's you be mad as hell. But when they drop you, it's like they be mad at you though. They don't be mad at their chips, they be mad at themselves. Like, damn, I'm fucking stupid. I drop. They don't ever take that accountability when they do you. You less than a bag of chips to people. That's why I'm funny. Like, and if you really just think about it, right? Just listen to men and women when they talk. You can tell who it is. Because they talk about shit like who's the prize or what you bring to the table. You can have a life and they ask them what you bring to the table still. That's crazy. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna name some shit, but it's gonna be something that other people can do. It's gonna be something you can do yourself. So do you really believe this person gonna value this relationship when they talking like that? See what I'm saying? I don't believe so. Hell no. What do you bring to the table? I remember this girl asked me, "What do you have to offer besides looks?" I walked away from her. Why would I even justify that shit? Like, but just because of how I think, I'm like, what could I say that somebody else can't say? You sitting there talking to a dude right now, but I guess this is like a transaction. You don't realize that though. But people talking codes, you just got to hear them. And so they like, when you call this type of stuff out because you end up with people like this, they try to switch it up. Like, why y'all mad? Because people got preferences. No, y'all don't be saying that to the people when you in a relationship with them before you get in that with them. But they'll call it a preference. Like, no. But it's like either way, it don't matter. Man or woman, you with somebody who you don't think is good enough, but you getting pregnant by them or getting them pregnant, that's fucking crazy. That's what I be thinking about. I don't got time to feel bad for myself. I just be looking at the girls crazy. Like, so you mean you think you better than me? You could do better, but why was you here? Then? Fuck was you doing here? That's what I'm saying. Just giving people chances for nothing. So like you either gonna play like that. That's why people don't like when you can decide to stay single. They say, "Oh, you shouldn't be out here. You shouldn't do this and do that." I'm doing what I want. You wanna know why? Because You either gonna be in a relationship where people do what they want to, or you just gonna be single and do what you want to. Think about it. Because at the end of the day, it's like these people don't realize once you get pregnant, it's over. You got to be connected with these people forever. I just think about, damn, all those girls cheated. They could have all been pregnant. And not only would have not knew if the kid was mine, but it's like you got to have a lifetime connection with those people. And then people always wonder why so many broken families out here because the person never cared about a person they were with. That's why. It's simple. Why is it so easy to walk away from your family? Like, think about this. Like, I know I would have never been able to walk away if I would have got any of those girls pregnant. I would have had to do the right thing. So imagine how much a motherfucker gotta really not give a fuck when they the ones who caused the problem and they still walk away. Now that's crazy. I wouldn't even fight for them to be around. But a lot of people do. Like, why would you trust somebody like that? The most important thing in the world is family, and somebody to walk away from that shit. Why would you trust them? What else could you really value out there that's so important that you can't get at any time? Somebody, another person. There's billions of motherfuckers, but everybody thirsty as fuck. Like they never had nothing. Like I got this dog right here. I had him since he was little. And like whenever he tried new stuff, that nigga eyes be like, "What the fuck is this?" But that's how people act about people. Damn, she bad. Damn, he fine. Like that shit right there. I just be look. I just stay quiet, and I do it too, right? But like I'm talking about to the point where you got a partner and you doing this shit. You want to go out because you know other people look so good, and some people that I ain't gonna. Okay, I don't want to say that. Everybody don't look good. Let's say it like that. So imagine how many people who insecure that just want to go out so they can just see other people that look good, hoping they get a chance, hoping they get flirted with. Do you like if you out there and you experiencing that shit and you know, like you could just be walking past and you will see somebody with their partner, they just staring at you. I'm like, damn, I swear to God, I be driving past girls sometimes and I can tell by how they look on their face, they hate that dude they with. Or vice versa. That shit is crazy. But they be having families and everything. Man, motherfucker just man, I'm in this one girl like, yeah, like I have a boyfriend, like he does nothing wrong. He actually helps me with my kids, but I'm just sick of him. I'm like, damn, I had to turn it down. I just left somebody like that. It just made me think like, man, what if the girl who just did shit behind my back tell another dude? But then even worse, the way I turned her down, just like, what if your partner out here getting turned down by people they think is better than you? I can't do it. I feel like to be 34 with no kids, I got lucky. I don't know how I made it out, but everybody just, I don't know. That's why it'd be irritating as hell. I just think about it like, if the way your relationships ended, especially if you had a long term one, that's a marriage ending. Because what's the difference between that and signing a piece of paper? That's a marriage ending. Some people marriages don't even last long as these relationships we be having. I'm trying to tell you. It's like what I learned though, and what I feel like for the most part is that you gotta go through bullshit or you gotta put people through bullshit in order for a relationship to work. It seems like that's the only way. You gotta be willing to go back and be in some toxic shit. I can't do it. Nope. Hell no. Because I feel like if you got goals and you care about what you're doing and how you want to do it, you ain't into all that shit. Like and then you realize you can do all of that shit while you single without the games, without the headaches. Like I'm doing the same stuff that I was doing in a relationship while I'm single, but they just better friends now. And that shit is weird as hell. It's crazy how people just act when you try to be with them. And maybe that's the thing. You trying to be with them. They say the man should chase the woman. And it's like, am I just trying to convince you that I deserve a chance though? Is it a chance that while I'm chasing you, you out here chasing somebody? And that's probably the problem right there. Like When a woman can complain about the same things that we complain about, then that's how you know somebody has been lied to. They say they tired of giving and giving and not getting nothing in return. But we say the same shit. Why? These are only the people who care. The people who taking ain't complaining, are they? These motherfuckers out here. That's why it's funny. They not complaining about shit. They not even in these conversations we having. And some of them are, but they not talking about shit like this. They pandering. That's why it's funny. Because all the people who will tell you everything you want to hear just to get what they want, they do that in person, and then they do it on here too. They pander, and it's obvious. They'll never hold the other group accountable. They'll only talk about one specific thing. And basically, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. My shit is just neutral. That's why I'm stuck at like 58,000 followers on TikTok. Because I'm not willing to, but I feel like it's getting played out. I'm about to start talking about other shit anyway. That shit getting played out. Because people they either know for real or don't know and don't want to know because they get mad at the truth. And I feel like those are the manipulators who get mad. It's a lot of them motherfuckers for real. Because they'll follow you, then they'll unfollow you. Like, oh, I thought you was, yeah, you thought I was a pander, huh? Because I said some shit that you like hearing that day. Yeah. Can't do it. But yeah, you think about it. Every relationship you was in, you could have got pregnant or you could have got them pregnant. And that's why it's a lot of people that's they single parents right now. I'm not saying that's a problem, but when you really think about it, it's like if I choose to be single and get somebody pregnant, why is that looked down upon? But then the value for sticking in a marriage or being with somebody you want to be with is not. They'll be more mad at you for being single and having kids than they mad at somebody who end up being single with kids because they got divorced. That don't make sense. And then they like, well, why y'all having kids before y'all married? Well, who's sending the kids? Because when you sleep with somebody, that don't mean you won't have a kid. So when a kid come, that means it's God doing it, right? So if God don't give a fuck about the neighborhood, why do people stress themselves out? That's how much it matters to God. Like that's like think about it. How much do it mean if you can have the kid before the marriage? I don't give a fuck. Because it's not real. You think your dogs finna get married before they have a kid? Why do you think it don't need that? Why do we think we so different and so special? That's probably why we arrogant and think we better than all other animals. But at the same time, we the ones who got it wrong with the answers. That shit don't add up. It don't add up. All right, same thing with racial dating. People don't think it's right. They waste their time stressing about it, but they out here having babies still. Why? How come I don't have kids? See, because people try to basically play God's role. They try to worry because we think we God, even though we are, but not in a way that we act like we know. We not in a way that we know. And what I mean by that is we act like God is this thing that we reading about in the book, but we act like it's us. It really is us, but we don't know it. So that's why people treat each other the way they did. Because if you believe that God was who it really is, or you knew that it was who it really was, people would act different. But it's real easy to read a book and act like this makes me value something. It don't do nothing good for the world. That's why religion has been here since the beginning. What has it done for the world? Why the world getting worse? Or why was it ever evil with the religion? Bullshit. That's why. They got people scared. But it's like, damn, you're not scared of the real world? They say, fear no man but God. But God ain't never did nothing to you. He'll give you life. Where's the fear in that? And it gave you free will. But then the history books say, the man and the woman, you gotta watch out. The kids will take your life just like you would take the kids' life. But they say fear God though, and not none of the men. Okay, I guess so. Because we just tough. We just stupid though. That's what it really is. That's why it's amazing. That's annoying as fuck. Let's see how we can fix that. Hey, dog kicking and shit. Don't tell me I got a fucking cold. I haven't had one of those in years. I must have had something bad to eat. What was it? How do we turn this shit off? Fuck it. That just. Alright, I'm probably gonna get out of here, man, because that really just pissed me off. Yeah. My life probably fucked up with all those pings and beans and all that unnecessary things. Might as well turn on some beats though, right? Shit. Let me go back to some beats before I get out of here. They showing me live. I should roll up again. I'm finna play 2K. No, not 2K. I haven't played that shit. None of the new ones, because that shit trash. I've been playing Madden. Y'all can hear that beat? No, Joe Girl, yeah. And I give her my pick. I think I'm sick, not sick to sell, but I think I got the sniffles. Yep, and I don't give no fuck, yep. Even if I miss you, yep. And I ain't got a dish you. I ain't even think that it's really no issue. Then I need a tissue, now my nose running. And then these hoes coming. I think I need 400. And I don't even give a damn, I need more money. Then I don't know where I go from it. I don't even know where, but I'm about to slow it down. Got my drink and I'm about to pull it down. Got some weed, I'm about to fucking roll it now. Damn, I tell her she can just hold it down. Yeah, in the kitchen, throw it down. Yeah. And I think she go around. Yeah, like American fucking go. And I think I'm every hoe. She tried to tell me, but she's scary. So I'm rolling up to Mary Jane. It's crazy how I think they try to compare me though. But the shit right here is really different. I don't even really see the difference. Hold up, let me stop and pay attention. Damn. They ain't mentioned that shit right there that they did behind the back. The shit was crazy serious. I don't even give a damn about it, but damn, I'm about to take the shit as tears. Right in my mind on that. Damn, I think that's time I'm back. Damn, and I'm glad I'm recording this shit. Damn, I'm glad you're recording this. She rocking with George with a fit. Yeah, she rocking out George with a fit. Yeah, and this shit get crazy on lit. Yeah, I think that she pay me, I'm sick. Yeah, I think that she made me up. That ain't my baby, it's crazy, that's slick. And she still trying to play the victim. Damn, I ain't even trying to stay and listen. Damn, I ain't even really had money for that. So I ain't even gonna pay attention. I'm trying to move back. Y'all crowds, and they like, how you do that? I ain't even got much, I'ma prove that. Yeah, I'm like, like Nike, bitch. I'm trying, I might like I can't write the bitch. I mean, she was on some hyper shit. Yep, and I was on some hyper shit. I got my boots for that. Yep, and I ain't down for that, but I'm a root for that. I got my top from this girl, then I got my roof from that. I mean, they like, you lying, nigga, I got proof for that, but I ain't gonna show you, nigga. I don't even really fucking owe you, nigga, but I'm about to really tell you, nigga. Said I'm like folded, but I folded with it. Here I go again. I don't know why I'm about to pull again. I think I really know my friend. Really going in, nigga. I really don't pretend. This shit get crazy, yeah. I like this beat, though. See, I really do this shit. Like, imagine if I wrote that. Yeah, and I ain't trying to get no back. This shit right here, throwback. This shit right here, go crazy. Nigga, I don't even think you know that. Damn, what if I'm a pro at? You was spit the too. She was trying to get a mission too. I don't even know what you do. I was trying to get in the book, nigga. Let me find some bullshit. Find some bullshit. I've been on this shit since 06, bitch. That was the whole beat. You didn't get no fuck. I thought I had something. Yeah, man.
Harry, use car shopping.
I had to leave out.
What if I were paid? Come out and I'll show you a better way.
Well, show me, Car Fox.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts